How's it going, guys? It's a Pixelate Pumpkin, and in today's video we'll be taking a step inside Roblox Spirit Halloween 2021. Now, this experience is made by Roblox Spirit devs. If you remember, about 5 or so months ago, they made their own original ideas for this year, and now they have finally made every single prop and the themes for this year in Roblox, and today we'll be taking a step inside and checking it out. It's actually really awesome what they do, and I always love to see how accurate they actually make everything. It's basically a virtual Spirit Halloween tour, pretty much. That's the best way to describe it. It is the most accurate experience you could get to walking inside a Spirit Halloween, but of course it is all done virtually, and I absolutely love that. So in today's video, we'll be checking it out. So without further ado, let's take a step inside Roblox Spirit Halloween 2021.
Alright everybody, so now we are in the game here. Let's just take a moment to, on the outside, before we head into the store, just how accurate and pretty much one-to-one they got it with the real Flagship store. As someone who has been to the Flagship store, I can, 100% say this is easily the closest thing possible. The size of it is pretty much accurate one-to-one there. The look of it is perfect. It is incredible how accurate they were able to replicate an actual store in real life into Roblox, which I think is honestly insane in my opinion. And the reason why I really love these Roblox stores that they make so much is basically it's the best experience you could get going into a Spirit Halloween store virtually. I don't think there's anything closer. Watching store tour videos and stuff is fine too, but if you really want to just go in and activate all the props for yourself and you can't for some reason, I feel like going into one of these Roblox games, especially theirs, Roblox Spirit devs, I think they easily have the best one. And over here, obviously, this is where the Burlington Coat Factory is supposed to be, and it just looks so, it looks perfect. It's insane how accurate they got this. Pretty much everything, the signs, of course the flags, just everything is perfect. Even the parking lot, the amount of detail they had. And also this over here, at the actual Flagship store this year, there was a band playing, and they even have the tent for the band right here, which I love. This is, also very accurate. So, I remember when I went, I was standing right here, and I was talking to a few other haunters, and obviously the band was playing right here. So, I think that's really good that they put this in here. It's kind of funny, too. It's something that you wouldn't expect them to put in, but it is still really cool that they did. So, without any more hesitation, I guess that's enough rambling about the outside. Let's head inside the store. Alright, so now here we are inside the store. I'm going to be leaving the game audio off because these two keep activating uncontrollably and it gets really annoying. And also they have music playing, which I try to mute, but it won't let me for some reason. I'll just talk over everything as we go anyways. So, here it is. It looks very incredible in my opinion. I'll start off with these two here. Obviously, we have Ghostface and the Hauntress. They look perfect, especially the Ghostface mask there. That looks fantastic in my opinion. And I just think they look really good. Obviously, their animation is perfect with the actual prop. I think the amount of attention to detail and accuracy they have is astonishing, in my opinion. I just think it's great. So, I guess we'll take a look at the first interesting prop, being Baphomet here. We got him activate. There he goes. Obviously, just everything. I'll try to jump up so you can ever look at his face. But pretty much everything about him here is fantastic. His, just everything, really. His overall look is so accurate to the actual prop. His animation is perfectly, one-to-one. How he raises and lowers the sight. And just pretty much the animation is, spot on, which I think is awesome. And over here we have Mr. Howl, of course, who, again, is super accurate to the actual life-size or real version prop counterpart. It's just crazy how accurate they're able to do it. Even the bases, this is so much effort and attention to detail here. I love it. Especially, he just looks so good. Definitely looks awesome. I love the jaw movement there. Very fantastic. So now I'll take a moment just to look at the archway theme here. This looks incredible. It's pretty much one-to-one with the actual store, which is insane. You even got the little lights here, which I think look great. And just of course, the textures on it, and even the windows here too. Those are semi-see-through, which is really cool. You can see Grim through there. Just the amount of attention to detail and accuracy they have is just, again, incredible. So now here we have the assembly line, or the actual front theme. We'll start off with this side here. So we have Beetlejuice right here. Now, obviously, he says his phrases from the actual prop, but again, I have my audio muted. As you can see, just again, they got they got pretty much the picture that is on that tombstone spot on. They even added mouth animation, which is crazy. I just think it looks really good overall. This is like incredible in my opinion. I just love the way this looks here. Next up, we got Henry Hustle. He has his cards, of course. They even got the details on there down perfectly, which is just great. You can see, and of course, he pops up. I'll activate him one more time since I didn't pay attention to that. I was looking at the cards, but of course, his animation is pretty much one-to-one with the actual prop. So I'll activate him again. I think he's activating. Yep, pops up. It looks great. Even the little motion it makes when it hits its full height when it pops up is just like spot on too. It's insane how realistic this stuff is. Here we have Harriet Hustle. She looks pretty good. She's obviously a constant motion prop, so she's going off constantly no matter what. Again, just the theme here looks fantastic. The warning product testing, it just looks so good here. I absolutely love this. And overall, she's really cool too. Again, extremely accurate to the real prop. The swinging animation, her head turning looks great. I just really do love the way this one looks here. Just 100% accurate. That's what I have to say about all these. It's insane. We'll continue on. We got Punctured Pete here. Obviously, he's from last year. And then here we have Buzzsaw. Stepping on it. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he's activating. There are a lot of bugs and glitches so far, I do think, with the game. That's what the devs have been saying. So that's a bit unfortunate that he's not going to activate. But I'm assuming that when they do end up fixing it, he'll pretty much just do the same thing that his real-life prop counterpart does. So obviously, his Buzzsaw will spin, and he'll move from side to side. But I just think the way he looks right now looks really cool, too. He looks very accurate, of course. I just think that one looks really great too. Unfortunately, he's not moving again, but that's fine. We'll continue on here. Here we have Grim. I'll start with him in the middle. Grim looks really good. I'm a big fan of him. I think his animation is a bit glitched out too. Only his top of his head is moving right now, unfortunately. But again, you can really see the attention to detail here. Here we have Nightcrawler. Just as the same thing. He was here last year, so I'm not going to pay too much attention to him. Here we have the Pumpkin Carvomatic, which I think looks fantastic. Fortunately, the pumpkins are not moving, but you do see the skeletons with those digital eyes, and of course, yes, they do blink. Again, the attention to detail is incredible. And even they have the holes cut out perfectly, like how they actually look in the store. That's crazy. I wouldn't even think of that. And then you obviously have these coffin things here, which look great, a part of the Carvomatic. And unfortunately, Pennywise Sewer Grate doesn't work either. Again, there are a lot of bugs and glitches, but of course, I really wanted to get this video out for you guys since honestly, it's just fun to walk through these, regardless of the props working. I really think the main thing here is definitely the themes. They just look so incredible. And you can even see the bricks here, just the amount of attention to detail again. And we can walk through here, but the chains will stop us, unfortunately. Another little bit of a glitch, but again, you could just see how accurate. If you walked inside a Spirit Halloween store through the middle archway, or through the middle theme, or I'm sorry, through the front theme, it's literally one-to-one with the actual thing. And of course, down here we have the pumpkin guts coming out of the Pumpkin Carvomatic. Fortunately, I don't think they programmed these to work where you step on them and they change. They just all look like the same one. That's fine. That's like asking a little bit much if you want that to work. But overall, I think it looks great. Even like the top windows are see-through, which is incredible again. And overall, yeah, that does it for the front theme. I have to say, it looks absolutely incredible. And of course, how could I forget the Days Till Halloween countdown that actually works? I'm pretty sure there is only 25 days left until Halloween when I'm recording this. So that just looks fantastic, really. And that does it for the front theme. So let's head to the back theme. Alright, so here we are in the back theme. Just right off the bat, this is pretty much one-to-one with the real thing. Just such an incredible job. You even have the skeletons up here with the digi eyes that work. It just looks so cool. Here we have the the sign that says Halloween Factory, and we have our props in here. But before we get to those, I want to take a look at Mr. Dark and Experiment 4. Again, you have all the posters over here, even the little sign that shows you the pricing for the actual theme itself, which I wasn't even expecting that to be in there, so that's crazy. And of course, you could take your picture here by looking through this thing. Alright, so here is Experiment 4. There we go, he does work. I think he looks pretty good inside Roblox. I really do. The hand is extremely accurate too. And also the box looks great. Looks like a part of it's broken there, but the hand, I have to say, literally looks one-to-one with the real thing. I was honestly kind of expecting them to use like a generic, kind of like already pre-made model hand, but nope, they decided to make their own, and I definitely love the way that looks there. And of course, my favorite, Mr. Dark. I'll get a better demo of him in a second, but as you can see, he looks extremely tall here. I think Mr. Dark is still my favorite inside Roblox and real life. I think he looks really great here. He's taken a while to deactivate, so we'll take a look at some of the other stuff around here. Obviously, they have the posters, the blueprint posters, the research and development. Even just to the smallest signs, they look fantastic. I'm pretty sure they just take pictures. I don't know if they scan them in, but I'm pretty sure all they do is take pictures of it and get it for the game, which is crazy. And you can even see the biohazard sign up there. So I'll try to get Mr. Dark to activate again, get a better demo of him for the video. If he resets soon. It's taking a while. There we go. That was perfect. And yeah, as you can see, he's really cool inside Roblox and real life. I absolutely love the way he looks inside Roblox. Again, one-to-one with the real prompt. I think they nailed the animation too. Like, he has a very strange kind of movement. He just doesn't jump straight up. He kind of jumps forward and then he kind of goes back as he gets higher. So I think they nailed it perfectly. I really love the way that looks. So we'll continue in here. As you can see, we got a whole bunch of animatronics, just like the real Flagship store. Here's Night Stalker. I'm not the biggest fan of him in real life, and I think he looks really good, though, inside Roblox. I think they nailed him very well. Only thing I would have to say is that his face is kind of, like, stretched out a little bit. I don't know, I don't think... I don't know. I still think he's not the best prop, but again, they did such a good job with how accurate they really did make it here. I have no complaints. Here we have the Caretaker. I think he looks awesome. The mouth animation looks really good here. As you can see, he's lifting up his shovel just like the real prop. The animation is pretty much nailed perfectly here. And his weird knees, too. They got that perfect. As you can see, the video screens back here, they don't move, unfortunately. They don't actually play the video, but come on, you really can't expect them to put that in the game. I don't even think that's possible. And then again, we have these windows up here, which I'm pretty sure in the real store they flicker lights, but of course the lighting inside Roblox doesn't really work. It's just more for decoration with the lights here, or accuracy, I would say. But I think it looks really, really good. I absolutely love the way this looks. And now let's take a look at Harvester of Souls. Even though he's from last year, you can still see the attention to detail. And now we have, of course, Wacky Mole. I think he looks great. Of course, his animation is just nailed perfectly since it's just a side-to-side animation. I think, honestly, the one they made for the ideas where he had mouth animation and the moving arm would have been awesome. I thought they really wouldn't have to change much. They could have, for all I care, they could have just imported the improved version. But, of course, they just want to have the most accurate possible stuff here. So they went ahead and made basically a whole new version without a moving mouth and arm, which, honestly, they're removing from what they had. But hey, they just want to make it super accurate, which I could definitely appreciate. So that really does it for over here. But we also have Evelyn, Leech, and Ophelia. Of course, we'll start off with Ophelia. I think she looks really good. They even nailed the moving eyes perfectly, as expected. And there is that demon right behind her. The face on that thing looks perfect inside Roblox, I must say. And even like the back of it, too, they nailed perfectly. I just love that. And here is Evelyn Leech. She doesn't do much, of course, but again, they nailed her perfectly inside Roblox. It just looks so great. Even like the subtle moving of the head looks perfect too. Wow, the face under there too, they got a really nice photo of to put and try to like mold it on there, I guess you could say. And now, of course, we have the Unhuman Resources. You got the Pumpkin Nester portrait and the Crypt Keeper. It just looks so good. The amount of detail just packed in here is insane. If you really cannot go to Spirit Halloween, like, I think this is the next best thing to get, like, inside, like, basically be inside a store. So, over here we have the, like, I guess you could say the photo opportunity area, the backdrop here. I guess you could put a mask on. I'll take a look at the masks in a second, since, yes, they just like a full store experience. It's not just the animatronics. But over here we just have that kind of, backdrop thing where you can take a photo on, and then a mirror here. Of course, the mirror does not work since it is a video game. But anyways, this looks really cool. We have some costumes over here. Got the shorty one, whole bunch. And reminding me of Shorty, we still got one more area to look at, which I always forget about, even when I'm inside an actual store, since it's just put off to the side. But we, of course, have the horror area with Shorty and Sam. And I just have to say, right off the bat, this looks so accurate to the actual store. On Flagship, I remember coming up to this area, almost forgetting about it before I left. I'm like, oh, wait, Shorty. And then I stepped up and I'm like, oh my god, Shorty is gigantic compared to what I thought he was going to be. Of course, he is still not the biggest prop, but he's way, way bigger than I was expecting. And I think they just nailed it perfectly, especially with the animation, too. I think that looks perfect. And just the whole area back here looks fantastic as well. The factory showroom, like, this is pretty much one-to-one with the actual store. So I think that looks really great. And of course, we have the Killer Clowns merchandise over here. Even the gun, too. Wow. That's really cool. Now I think we should take a look at some of the masks. Then we'll just take one more walk around the store, and then we'll call it from there. But we got some masks to take a look at still. So over here, we have some of the new masks for this year. We have the Fright in the Box mask, of course. I guess that's the Jeff the Killer mask. And just a whole bunch of them. Of course, some of the new ones. I was expecting them to have the the Crouchy mask, but I don't see it over here. But still, these are just kind of like flat stock images. They just turned into like kind of semi-masks, but I still think they look cool. Just the attention to detail, especially the tags, is cool. I always love this mask so much. And of course, we just have a few more things over here, like the wigs. It's just crazy. It's a full store experience. And over here in a real store, this is where the boxes would be for the animatronics. And of course, we have some tabletops too, which I'm pretty sure do work. Doesn't seem like these work, unfortunately. I thought they did. I know these make sound and stuff, but again, I don't have sound. There you can see the Crouchy and Hugs doll. I wonder if they have the Uncle Charlie one. And of course, we have some of the hanging decorations. They do have Anguished Annie, which is a new one. So they did add some more over here. And these two guys are both new as well. They look really cool. And I guess that's pretty much it. So let's take one more look around the store, checking out some of the themes again. And yeah, we'll call it from there. Alright, so here we are back at the front of the store. And I just want to take one last walk around. So let's take it. I really love the front archway theme again. Just the detail is fantastic. I love the Days Till Halloween countdown. I'm really happy they actually got that integrated and working into Roblox. That's just such a cool feature to have. And of course, our animatronics again. These look great. I was still pretty sad Buzzsaw didn't activate. I was honestly really excited to see him inside Roblox, but I don't know. I don't really care. I'm sure he'll be up and working eventually, but also, the Pumpkin Carvo-matic wasn't moving, which is another bit of a disappointing thing. But again, with time, I'm sure all of this stuff will eventually work. And then in the back, I think everything looks really good. Obviously, everything back here is working. I'll activate Mr. Dark one more time. Just really fantastic. I absolutely love the way all this stuff looks. Really, really incredible. I've said it so much, just like how much effort was put into this. So please play their game. I'm going to leave the link in the description to play this yourself. And yeah, it just looks fantastic if I'm being honest. It's just so much fun to walk around in these. So that is pretty much it, everybody. So, I guess with all that, I think they did a fantastic job this year recreating the themes inside Roblox. I think honestly, it looks insanely good. Like, you can't get anything better than this. Alright everybody, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll cut to the outro in a second, but I just want to say thank you. Here's my Roblox avatar. I've had it like this for a while now. I played Roblox a lot when I was very young, but I haven't played it much since. I don't play it very often unless there's something like this that I want to check out for a video. But anyways, with all that, everyone, that's pretty much going to be it for this video, so let's cut to the outro.
Alright everyone, thank you so much for taking this tour inside Roblox Spirit Halloween with me. I really enjoyed what they did this year. I think they did a fantastic job, as always. Be sure to like and subscribe. Also check out my merch and my Instagram in the description below. And with all that, as always, this is the Pixelated Pumpkin, signing out.